Thing on me, camera. We're live.
Yes, although it usually takes a couple seconds for people to see us. And also I'm realizing that Sarah didn't do the promotion-y tweet things. So maybe no one will remember. Maybe it'll just be you and me.
Well, I'll go on YouTube and check it. Oh, there's 3 people watching.
Oh, excellent. Although that could still just be you, me, and a computer.
Hey, pubbers.
In case anyone forgot, we are having a hostile takeover
Woo!
because Sarah has cruelly and heartlessly abandoned us.
Again.
They do this. It's unfathomable. I should not be left in charge of anything. Hey, we have friends!
Do we? Oh, I have to go to the comment section.
Hi, Jennifer! Hi, Bet!
Andrew, you came back.
Thank goodness.
Oh, yeah, because we're your favorite ship or something like that.
I ship it. It's cool. So you all are in charge of keeping us on task because clearly we cannot be trusted now that Sarah's off on a fabulous road trip somewhere. Getting a break from parenting all of us pubbers. Oh. How's everyone else doing?
And welcome to the show. Oh, wait. People can actually see my hair today. Look, guys, I dyed my hair.
I like it. Is it overtone? It's got that like purple.
So it took us 11 hours to do.
Oh my God.
Only 1 hour was bleach, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
For my like natural black hair that you could barely see.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the other 10 hours was getting the color right because I wanted to look like a hibiscus flower.
Bright pink?
Not bright pink, like the purpley kind, like this. But it kept coming out like straight purple. So, But through their experimentation, they gave me all these highlights and stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, this looks amazing.
Right? When we do my hair, we're always like, well, let's not worry if we get some colors mixed up because then it just looks natural with variance.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Kate. It's going to rain here any moment.
I hope it rains here. I'm by DC World, if you forgot.
DC World?
I'm by DC, World. See, grammar matters, people. Although I feel like this is like the least amount of people I actually have to worry about that with. Thanks.
Yeah. Basically, we're all here in our PJs. No pressure. So how's everyone doing today? Oh, it's weird being in charge. The pressure.
It's all good.
What's everyone been reading?
I haven't.
As you can see, we have decided that this is podcast hour.
It is. Everyone remember the Shape of a Star podcast. Plug, 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 blah, 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 plug, plug, plug.
Well, we have to talk about upcoming stuff later, so we will get to that.
Yeah. But, okay, so I'm about to like ruin the movie magic on our end. So is the blue comet the one that's like on the screen?
What?
Yeah. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. It looks so different on the back end. And when I'm on StreamYard, I'm usually hosting, so this is new to me too, being a guest. Oh, we have an enabler.
I like your, oh shoot. What's that evolution called? I'm going to get there. Flareon, Leafeon, Jolteon. I'm not going to get there. I like your evolution.
Vaporeon.
Yes.
Bad Blood by Lucien Diver. Modern Day Olympians Urban Fantasy. Oh my God.
Moderating at DragonCon, that's so cool.
Hold on. It's All Souls Trilogy panel you're moderating for it. I love that series. I have Times Convert like right here, which is like the spin-off book.
I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to go to DragonCon or not. Because on the one hand, I want to go to DragonCon. On the other hand, the world's a little scary and Conquest is like already a thing.
Oh, it's in September this year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Otakon is happening up here in DC in 2 weeks, but I'm not going. But not for the reasons that people think. because every year it's in the middle of band camp.
Oh, band camp.
Reading the Book of the Dead by Preston and Child.
I just finished this one finally, so.
It is K. It is a discovery of witches. Oh. Which, okay, for those who don't know, I'm going to pitch it, and it's going to sound horrible to half of you, but it's Twilight, but adults. And Bella's a witch, but from a long line of powerful witches. So every time there's vampire stuff happening, I don't know if we're allowed to say here. Anytime vampire stuff is amok, she can actually hold her own.
So it's Buffy.
It's like Buffy meets Twilight. Oh, kind of. Well,
Buffy meets Twilight.
But like they're 35 and up, and they all have PhDs, so they're all super educated. And honestly, when you read the book, I had to read it with a dictionary because I kept having to look up a word every other paragraph. So it's written very up there, upper echelon. So, but it's a great book. The plot is amazing. If you were into Twilight, you would love this book.
All right, we're getting close. So what's everyone working on today?
Wait, Coastal Magic. If I come to DC, I live right by DC.
No, I think DC Dragon Con.
Oh, whoops. Oh, do we need to stretch?
Well, first we're going to talk about what we're working on, and then we stretch. So what are we working on, Danny?
I am writing guard work because I'm coaching 3 different bands this year. So that means I have to choreograph like a half an hour of music. I am
back to this again. I'm getting close. I'm over halfway, I think, which is good because this is due back to the library next month. I've officially run out of renews.
I don't have the companion. I only have Times Convert and the first 3. Author promo scheduling for CMC. Researching agents. Andrew.
You're getting closer.
Feel free to DM me what you find. I need someone that's into fantasy adult.
Jennifer is shocked that you don't have the companion.
Yeah, I don't usually dive into supplemental material. I just read Wikipedias. Laura, your photo's great.
What you going to work on, Laura? It's so wild to have you back here being excited at all the stuff that you can do and see.
I mean, technically, I can see that on like the YouTuber side, but
it's a little bitty.
Now I could say it and you will hear it.
All right, everybody, you doing your stretches? I don't think we have anyone new, so we all know the spiders and the wiggle jiggles. Y'all, I have the most embarrassing injury. Kevin, my husband, has a phone game, and I played like 4 or 5 hours of it this weekend, and now like all the joints in my left hand are broken. I've given myself a repetitive stress injury from playing Merge Magic. And that's why I don't have any games on my own phone.
Ooh, I have to like massage this out apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get it. I'll get the book. I'll get it next Tuesday when I go get Gods and Monsters.
All right, but Jen's going to check back in next week, so.
Well, I'm not going to be here next week. So. It's band camp.
I mean, I can't argue with that. I have done that. That makes me feel so much better. I felt like such a dope. I mean, who?
Oh, my forearms are uneven.
Well, clearly you need to do some more, I forget what these are called.
Drop spins on rifle.
Yeah, on the other hand. All right, everybody. We're going on my clock, which I think is early. So we're all just going to have to live with being 30 seconds to a minute fast. Danny and I will mute ourselves. Danny, you're in charge of saying the thing when we get to the 3, 2, 1. All right. Everybody, we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1.
Believe in yourself.
And that's time, everyone. Our first sprint is complete. How'd we do?
Well, I would say I did amazing.
But would we believe you when you said it? That is the question.
It's about personal perception.
I'm hunting through for the next scene that I'll be adapting. So I didn't write anything, but I covered a lot of pages.
Nice. I realized that the song I was choreographing did not need swing flags. It needed a 6-foot pole, and the finale is going to be swing flags.
Classic. Hi, Galen. No worries. I am happy to blame Sarah because they forgot to promote us. So I did spend half of this sprint creating a truly fantastic piece of art promoting tonight.
I saved it.
I'm very proud. It's my finest piece.
Look at everyone. The comment section's so quiet tonight. Maybe they're still working unlike us.
Yeah, everyone here is much more productive. Put it on the screen.
That's still a lot for 20 minutes, 4 agents.
That's not bad. All right, I can only share one screen at a time, and I'm currently sharing the clock, so I can't put it on the screen, but I did put it on Twitter. So if you follow Sarah or me or Lodestar, I tagged the two of them.
Hold on. Wait. I can link it into...
Oh, in the comments?
Yes. I hope. Here we go, world. I hope I don't break YouTube. Oh, it's way too long. How about this? Okay.
In the meantime, I'm going to be congratulating everyone on the excellent work that they did. How are you finding it? Have they improved, or is it the first time reading it, Kay?
There.
It'll be a while before we see your comment. That's part of why it's so weird being over here, because there's a lag. So yeah, if you oh, that's exciting!
Yay!
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. We just had a carpenter come over today and cut a hole out of our master bedroom door. Remind you, we rent. This is an apartment. So we put a flat shelf through it so we can close the door at night, which I'm so excited for. I hate sleeping with the door open, but our cat needs to be able to get in and out. Thank you. It took me 10 minutes.
Quick question of it, though. Of the photo, then, who's hosting and who's the guest?
It's anarchy. Just anarchy.
Got it.
So was this just like because the old bathroom sucked, or was this like the old bathroom broke?
Were you just sick of it? Because there are people out there that will just get sick of their house aesthetic and just redecorate every 2 years.
Absolutely. I will have you know that a lot of that time was me going, what kind of X is too big to put on Sarah's face? Because I didn't want to obscure them so you wouldn't be able to tell that it was Sarah, but I still needed there to be an X so you knew that they were not invited.
Oh, I would have done it and just wrote Sarah with an arrow.
Oh, we should collab on Laura. From now on, Danny and I will collab on all of your graphics.
I can make things obscenely appropriate.
Obscenely appropriate.
That is the key to education, world. The kids will pay attention if it's obscene, but
that's true.
You gotta keep it appropriate.
Very little from my Latin class, except that she taught us a lot of vaguely dirty sentences.
Vaguely dirty. See,
but there's a lot of like big stick. Ha ha ha! Get it? It's a big stick.
There
were teenage boys in the class. Well, that sucks. Did you get a nice new tub? My one regret about apartment living is that the tubs are made for very small people, and I am not a very small people.
I feel that too. I'm in my tub all the time, and it's not the funnest experience.
Sometimes I go online and look at those inflatable hot tubs and go, would it really be a bad idea to put one of those in the living room?
I once kept an inflated air mattress, like a king size air mattress, in the middle of my living room. The best part was it was the same level as my TV stand.
Mm-hmm.
So I just laid in front of the TV and watched all 6 seasons of Teen Wolf.
Couches and beds are roughly the same height. So I have in the past had slumber parties where I just put the couch out and like made it up like a bed, and then I slid the air mattress or guest bed in between it and the TV, and then the entire living room becomes a bed, and it's amazing.
Oh, that does sound nice. Sarah!
What? What are you doing there and not here?
It's still anarchy.
Yep, we still call it no take backsies.
Even though you definitely have the link to get in. That'd be funny. Pop in. You might get logged out. And
Sarah, did you see the art that I made? Because I'm very proud of it, although Lodestar definitely did if I'd run it by them. Jay! I was just thinking that we were missing you. How was dog training? So what's coming up? I know that Sarah has queer qualms and quirks tomorrow. I don't know who the guest is, so just for funsies, since I'm in charge and Sarah's not here.
The Olympics?
I'm going to say that tomorrow Sarah is interviewing J.R.R. Tolkien.
Ooh.
I'm going to ask him what his inspiration was for I don't know, Hobbit
The
holes.
snow.
And how he feels about realism in fantasy. For example, C.S. Lewis. That sounds fun. That's what Sarah's doing tomorrow. Let's start. You got anything coming up? For example, a podcast?
Well, in 2 weeks, I'll have my next episode of the Shape of a Star podcast come out, but 2 weeks may be a long time, but there are still 5 episodes out now, plus a trailer. That's honestly really good. I'm really proud of it. So go listen to that too.
It's interviews, right? So
yeah, so I bring on someone. Oh, in fact, everyone, in 2 weeks, guess whose episode it is?
Is it Sarah?
Sarah Nicholas. Sarah with an H and Nicholas without an H.
No, yeah. All right. Sarah says that they're interviewing Suzanne Park. I don't know who that is, so we're sticking with J.R.R. Tolkien.
I don't know why that was so funny to me.
I mean, it's a hostile takeover. We can do whatever we want.
I mean, that's Sarah. Suzanne Park is a Korean American author who is the first. Yeah, I'm literally on their website right now.
Perfect for it. And Sarah lets everybody know that Pub Talk Live is not the 4th Saturday, but the 5th Saturday this month because reasons. I say because the Iditarod is on the 4th Saturday, and therefore you just don't want to compete with that.
The Iditarod's this month?
No.
Oh.
I'm lying through my teeth.
Look, it's the Olympics. Who knows? It could be.
Oh, shoot. It's time to start.
Oh, okay. Whoops. Stretch.
Sarah, have good food. Everybody, focus. Andrew, do amazing with the agents. Everybody do reading and writing. Are you ready to say your thing?
Oh.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Succeed.
And that's time, everyone. Our second sprint is complete. How'd we do?
Oh, Laura, it's okay. I
did this. Just this part.
Oh. I got the music in me a little better to figure this out.
Oh yeah, you got to send me what your themes are.
Oh yeah, I'll do that right now. Oh wait, I can do it right here. No, I'll do it on Twitter.
You know how important this is? We only get an hour and a half of your time every week. He gets lots more than that.
And it's true, he does.
So do we still have Sarah, or did they leave after they got fed? Wow, Bet. You're amazing. That's what I said. We're like twins. Yeah, Bet is there to like drag the rest of us along. She's a hero. The awkward waiting for comments phase.
I mean, we could just plug stuff that we're doing too.
Talked about what we're reading. Y'all, I ordered the entire My Hero Academia manga series from the library, and they've all arrived except number. So I have 27 manga sitting in my bedside table, except for number 1. And when I looked it up, I discovered I am in 7th place. There are 6 other people who are going to read this book before me, and I have the entire rest of the series just sitting there.
That is a horror. I don't know how people do it. I can't just have like unread books nearby that are mine, I should say.
Gail did awesome. What are you working on, Gail? I don't remember. Andrew, how are you organizing them? And oh, I forgot, you're researching, so you got to tell us something interesting that you learned.
So, does anyone use Query Tracker?
I tried. It didn't work for me.
If you know how to say an agent reply to you, because I don't even know how to update it, and I feel so bad for my person. Actually, I queried Matt Belford. He was an agent on Agent Talk Live. And although it was a rejection, he gave me amazing feedback, but I don't know how to update Query Tracker.
That's so nice.
It was, but I feel bad because I think I'm throwing off his stats.
Oh.
Like, I mean, he replied to me in December. I've been trying to figure it out since then.
Wow. Yikes.
I know.
Good job, all of us. We're doing great.
Yes. Go us.
Yeah, you're on your own here with Query Tracker unless someone else knows something, because I know nothing.
Well, it's okay. Because I have the support of the pubber community. And it looks like Sarah did flee, so it is ours again.
Oh, the pressure. I liked having a little bit of supervision.
Why? No. Sarah, we got this.
All right. So what else do we want to talk about? Anyone do anything fun or interesting? Anyone hear my cat crying in the background?
Here's the thing about that. I am the worst person on Twitter because unless someone tags me in something, I don't even look. I look like once a week when I have to figure out basically if the Patreon questions went live. I go see. It's always when Patreon updates me like new post on Patreon. I go check Twitter. But I wish I could remember which guest on Queries, Qualms, and Quirk was talking about how Twitter wasn't their thing. And I realized when that while I was listening, driving to work, why Twitter's not my thing. I feel like I'm just talking to the void. And I'm like, I can post on Facebook, get a reaction. I can post on Instagram, get a reaction. Or I could just directly call out someone about something. And they'll tell me.
I find Twitter helpful with like my podcast Twitter because I'm there for the community, so we'll just talk about dorky stuff all day. But like the writing one, I don't feel like I have anything to contribute.
Kind of.
Like I don't want to share my writing, I don't have like advice. I'm not like, well, obviously be like me. Unpublished, divorced from my agent. This is like nobody wants that advice. So mostly I just retweet stuff that Sarah shares.
Exactly. That's what I do. Okay, Google Docs spreadsheet pulls agents from the pitch wars list, plugging names into
I'm just
manuscript.
asking Andrew how he's organizing his hunt.
Yeah. Or got agent's website.
Also, Laura, new bathroom, super pretty. Definitely an improvement.
I have not asked about Query Tracker on Facebook because I don't tell the public world that I attempt the dabbling into writing, which is weird, honestly, because one, I'm very public here. Two, everyone knows I have a minor in creative writing, so they know I wrote at some point.
What was your major?
Psychology.
Hey, social major, psych minor.
Hey. And my other minor's in dance.
Oh, where did Galen say AMM?
That's a great question, though, Andrew. I don't know what that is.
I mean, we could make something up. The American
Almighty Mamba.
Oh, I like that. That's way better.
Mamba the snake, though, we'll go with.
Author of mediocre
machines. Magic? Mech.
Yeah.
Magic Tech. It's both of us now. Wow, he did all himself, Laura?
I got to punch a hole in the wall when we did a renovation. That's a lot harder than you'd think.
I was like, that sounds really painful.
Well, I used a sledgehammer. But
okay. I'm thinking like...
It wasn't like a serious wall. I thought on TV it looks so easy when they're like just sledgehammering their way through walls on like TV or whatever. It's hard. I have sad noodle arms.
You got to start picking up your rifle and flag again.
I was never allowed on the rifle line. My instructor had his favorites, and they got to do weapons, and the rest of us were on flags in the back of the field.
Thank you, Galen, for clearing that up. Author-mentor match.
If Sarah were here, I bet they'd say something about pitch wars, because I feel like something pitch wars, something happening maybe.
I mean, isn't the mentors about to be announced? Oh, yeah. Remember last time I came on, anxiety was happening? Because I mentioned, wow, guys, who thought that? Here, I'll look at the schedule so we can be legitimate in some ways.
And see, that's why you're here, because I would just make it up.
August 9th, mentors are announced.
That's almost a week before my birthday.
It's only like 2 weeks from now. Three.
I am not ready for my birthday.
What are you not going to do for your birthday?
I don't know what my plan is yet. I know I want to watch Lord of the Rings. I know I want to give away cupcakes, but I don't know what else I want to do.
Speaking of which, world, by the time our next writing sprint happens, I will have eaten this vegan cupcake that my sister made.
Are you vegan? Is she vegan?
No, but our friend is, and it's her bridal shower.
Oh, that's nice.
So we're testing it a week early to find out if we like it. We do know we like the cupcake because we tried the cupcake. Then she made the frosting, and we haven't tried that yet. Also, I'm starting to like vegan pastries better because they're more dense.
I can see that. August 15th, also known as almost a week after Pitch Wars mentors are announced. I've already forgotten what you said, but that sounds right.
August 9th.
Yeah, cool. But it's announced, right? Not like something else.
Yeah, they're just saying who the mentors are, but we need to start stretching.
What did I do? It wasn't me. It was Danny.
It was stretching.
Danny did it, whatever it was.
You were in the zone. Oh.
We're practically twins. All right, everybody. It is final sprint time.
We can do it.
Done your wiggle jiggles and spiders and everything. We're going to stay strong. We're going to focus hard. We're going to count down 3, 2, 1.
We work better together.
And that's time, everyone. Our final sprint is complete. How'd we do? I did this.
I got 8 seconds into watching one of the other school songs and realizing, oh, this is the one I should choreograph next.
That is very similar to the things you're actually supposed to be choreographing, so we'll call it good.
Yeah, I had to switch schools because I realized the drill was not here yet. For those who don't know, the drill is where the people march around on the field. I was told by a drill writer that we will get the first song drill by the end of the band camp. Thank you. Okay, see, gears are moving. If you know, you know, and you understand why I'm confused.
Yeah, that seems impractical. All right, y'all. So we did this entirely without Sarah. How are we feeling? Did we make it? Do we desperately need Sarah to keep us on track? Is Danny the perfect substitute? What do we think? Also, how's everyone pets? I saw that the puppy is struggling with the adjustment. Nice, Galen.
Nice. That means you've done over 1,000 words tonight.
No, Bet did the 800.
Oh, whoops. Never mind.
Combined. Oh, who's this rando that just jumped into this conversation?
Oh, no, not me. They have different hair colors.
So how are you feeling? You're inching closer to submission time, querying time? We know you've been working toward it. See you next week when we will have a Sarah again.
I mean, negative. Cutting back is hard, so negative is still impressive.
Ooh. I do feel like this flew by a little bit. Does anyone else feel that? Because I sort of blinked.
Yeah, I realize it's not that easy to write choreography because I'm like listening to the music trying to figure it out, and you're like, it's time, everyone. And I'm like, no, talk now. But this also happens every NaNoWriMo write-in I go to. Like, I will not start when they say start. And then by the time that like it's break time, I'm writing through the break, and like 2 minutes before the break ends, I'm finally done in a good place. And I'm like, oh no, I'm taking my break still. Like, I'm not starting again.
So you're really good at this community working thing then?
I'm good at hyping people up. I make the party fun.
You're right. We didn't. Oh, you should have said something earlier.
Not sponsored. I don't know if I could show it.
I will. It's this one, but fill it from my tap repeatedly because I reuse these.
Yeah, this is my tap too.
Yeah, if they made reusable water bottles that were built exactly like this, I would buy one, but they don't. So I just reuse these into the ground.
Oh, and you may have seen me. I was eating the vegan cupcake, which, by the way, it's great. Although I think the mixture had like a huge concentration of salt because my first bite I was like, oh, this is salty. Then I took the rest of the bites and it was great.
Yeah, I know everyone says that salt in your desserts improves them. It brings out the flavor. Sure. What it brings out to me is the salt. Quick, chug it. You make up for it. That's how this works.
I'll do it with you, Laura.
That's true. Chug, 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 chug. This right here is the action of a person who spends a lot of time on the field in August.
Yep. I could have went more, but I'm still impressed. It was here.
You say that, But it's like the people who are like pudding in coffee makes chocolate taste chocolatier. No, it just tastes like coffee.
Has anyone done cinnamon in hot chocolate like they did in Once Upon a Time?
Yes. I have no memory if I liked it or not, though.
Sorry, I'm catching up. I was busy chugging,
It's
providing
true, no, school.
Of the evening. That's also the other thing I'm good at. I'm good at entertaining.
Well, thank goodness.
Let me entertain you.
Quick, do an old routine.
I could. My swing flag is like right there.
Oh, I always wanted to use a swing flag. They're so cool.
That's partially why I just switched the songs. One of the songs is 1 minute and 40 seconds, and the other is 3 minutes. And I was like, I don't feel like writing the big flag for 3 minutes. It's just going to be swing.
They're so pretty. Laura would like an explanation because she was late, I think.
Okay, so I don't know what color it is technically, but I can say I had a photo and I held up a dried hibiscus flower to my hair, and it's the same color. So I'm calling it hibiscus. But also, people, I'm not gonna I really appreciate everyone liking my hair, but the glamour did not come without effort. It took 11 hours.
That blows my mind.
Because it kept coming out super purple, and we were like, well, where's the red? So they kept trying. And it wasn't all at once, I will say. The first time was 7 hours, and it was 2.
Do you do it like in a salon or at home?
No, I did it at a salon.
Cheese nips. That's so expensive.
My salon's really nice. They only made me pay once.
That is nice.
Because they were like, oh no. Actually, what happened is that if you look at my roots, they're lighter than the rest of it, because we realized that. So when my hair was yellow and blonde, like first it was like cloud stripe blonde from Final Fantasy VII.
Mm-hmm.
It was the same color as my scalp, so none of us realized that we didn't touch all the hair. So then when it grew out like 2 days later, I was like, oh. And no, not only that, I left the hair salon. I went on vacation to Harper's Ferry and Maryland. Big Civil War town, there's rivers. I went on a river and tubed. And so I got super tan. And that's when I noticed, it's like, oh, that's not my skin tone anymore. So I called them to like, yeah, you could come in. We knew. We just couldn't touch it, but we couldn't tell where it was. We didn't like dye your scalp. So I went and they did it. And then I actually just went for a haircut yesterday. And they were like, oh, we see more. We're going to do more. And I was like, okay.
Nice.
So
when Kevin does my hair, his policy is to dye my scalp on the basis that maybe it's blonde, maybe it's skin. It'll all look pink in the end.
But thanks, Galen. Thanks, Laura.
We all think you look fabulous.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You could check more out on my Instagram too, which I will edit my name so it's forever here. It's also my Twitter.
All right. Give you all a minute to go be friends with Danny on Twitter. He does believe in following back.
Instagram especially too.
Yeah, I guess we'll call it after that. Thanks y'all for putting up with us. I know it's just not the same without Sarah keeping us all on target and telling us about all the upcoming things, but I think we did a pretty good job.
Oh, and while you could hear it vocally, Team T.
Yeah, Team T.
T. Thank you. I hope it's me. Should be me. Oh wait, I'm tagged in everything. Yeah. But yeah, everyone, I'm not going to be around for a few weeks because I'll be enriching the lives of children in the performing arts.
Into color guard. Enriching is a strong word for getting sunburned, dehydrated, and very tired.
Okay, I don't get sunburned.
But the youth will.
Not all of them do, theoretically. I don't know. The thing is, I'm missing half of camp because I'm going to be actually at my job, so I'm only going at the evening when I'm inside.
I'm shocked. All right, y'all. We'll see you next week.
Bye.